The Guide for the Journey Home by Jani King, Chapter 3, The Lie. For generation after generation you have believed the lie. The lie tells you that you were unworthy and guilty creatures filled with sin. It says that there is a God who will judge and punish you, and that if you do not do this or that, you are unworthy of God's or anybody else's love, and unworthy of any of the wondrousness you might imagine for yourselves. The lie includes the idea that to be worthy, you must live life adhering to certain practices, rites, or rituals according to the society in which you live. And you are given some picture of the finished, perfect, ideal person you could become if only you could get it right. Well, the truth is you are already perfect and you will never be finished because you are perfection unfolding unto infinity. How is it that you, who are a thought in the mind of creation, a perfect and eternal expression of Source, could possibly be unworthy? This lie, which has been planted in the collective consciousness, has been and still is a most powerful tool of manipulation and control. Fortunately, you as an individual are more powerful than the collective consciousness. The fact that you are all connected means that you grow into a more expanded conscious awareness, and you assist the expansion of all of your species. The lie then becomes powerless. Each of you is an awesomely powerful spiritual being, creating and co-creating your day-to-day existence. No situation or experience has any significance apart from that which you give it. However, as you begin to live in freedom and joy, learning the truth of who you really are, then you negate the lie and show by your example the greater possibilities. One of the most insidious results of the lie is that you grow from early childhood with the belief of your own unworthiness, and this belief creates a separation within self. You grow up trying to hide those things that you judge about yourselves. You cannot love who you are, and until you can, you are doomed to a life unfulfilled. In this time when there is an explosion of information, there is much given forth as truth. In fact, it is really more of the same old lie. Even much of the so-called new spiritual teaching is locked in this box of how you should be in order to step into your own knowing. Enlightenment itself is held up as a prize you may win if you follow this or that practice, this or that discipline. It is therefore necessary for you to learn discernment so that you are not caught up in the fear of getting it wrong or missing the boat. We tell you that enlightenment is simply the natural result of loving who you are as an extension of the mind of Source. This is truth. You are, no matter how it seems or what the situation is, a perfect and eternal expression of Source. You already exist as an enlightened spiritual being. It is called the soul essence of you. You are here in this reality because you chose it at soul level simply for the emotional experience. You are existing simultaneously in multitudinous human lifetimes, and they are all occurring in the eternal now. You also are experiencing lifetimes beyond this planet and beyond this plane of existence. In a way, it is a game of wondrous creativity. However, it is one you have forgotten how to play. This being so, if anything is stated indicating that you are less than a perfect, eternal expression of Source, then this is not your highest truth. If anybody states that you must or should do it this way or that way, or you will not be worthy, or that you will not become enlightened, you may know that this is not your highest truth. If anything is fear-based, it is not your highest truth. Refute the lie. You are worthy of all wondrousness simply because you exist. You know, it is time that you also started to really trust your feelings in these matters. When you are contemplating new material or listening to somebody else's ideas, you may apply the same criteria, but also pay attention to your feelings about the material. The deepest part of you knows rightness. It feels comfortable. If you are feeling uncomfortable, ask yourself, is there any fear attached to this?